Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brett Keane from God TV Radio. Make sure you check out my gaming channel, Games You Love, and when you get an opportunity, check out all my other YouTube channels, including my brother's, and my new Movies You Love channel. My beautiful wife, she made me a fantastic bowl of chili. No cheese. Well, somebody ended up tweeting me this particular clip of the Drunken Peasants, where they're sitting there saying that they're going to sue me for supposedly, allegedly, a false DMCA. Thing is, I never said in any of my videos, according to your accusation, never said anything about false flagging anybody or creating any false DMCAs. In my video, I stated that my videos are copyrighted, which means that, let's say the Drunken Peasants decided to grab one of the new songs by Megadeth, or maybe you decide you want to go classic Megadeth, right? You decide you want to play the entire track of Megadeth, Peace Sells But Who's Buying? Maybe just half of the song. Well, all of a sudden, you find out that your live show goes down. The end of the thing, you get a copyright strike. Why? Because you sat there and played a copyright song. Well, my videos are digitally copyrighted. So, what ends up hitting you will be the copyright company along with YouTube. YouTube ensures that digital owners and copyright owners, their stuff is protected. Sure, you have fair use. You're allowed to criticize. You're allowed to say constructive things. You're allowed to do something if it's educational. You're also allowed to sit there and be funny in a parody. But parody doesn't involve things like libel or slander or talking about someone's children or making fun of their disability. You don't get to sit there and make accusations such as domestic abuse, claiming that I whoop up on my wife and all that, and then make fun of the way she looks and the way she sounds, and then do that. That's not parody. That's actually slander. If you get knocked down, it'll be by YouTube and copyright company, not me. So you can't hold me responsible. But let me tell you what I can do. You recorded yourself on video. You and Paul Zigo and your brother and Ben, Rey Mysterio. You guys recorded yourself putting my real phone number up on your video several times, inciting your audience to call me up and violently and aggressively, verbally abusing me all over. I've got all those recordings. Every one of the videos where you put my number up, I have them downloaded. I have the video downloaded of you and Paul Zigo and your brother and Ben calling my residence and harassing me. A video that you still have up on your own channel. You guys are sitting there smoking weed and getting drunk and calling another person's residence at their home. You refer to me as a nigger. Then after you guys do that, and before that, you guys made phone calls to my home over and over and over, leaving long, drawn out, babbling, incoherently nasty shit. The phone number tells me, according to the device I have plugged in, that one of the calls were made in California. And the penal code, according to California, states that if you make harassing calls and the victim feels like they are threatened, which I felt threatened, you could do up to 5 to 10 years in prison and pay $250,000. That means that you could spend just as much time in prison as your father did, TJ, for the kind of crap he pulled on people, the manipulation, bullying, diploma mills, all that. Of course, $250,000 They ain't nothing compared to the $35 million that Mr. Kirk had to pay back people, right? So you get what I'm saying? You called my residence. You recorded doing it many, many times. I got the video up showing everybody that you called many, many times, calling me a nigger, making racial comments. Now let's think about this. You get in court. You have a judge listening to these sound bites of you guys doing what you did, watching the video that you guys produced with you doing it, and then on top of it, all the videos in which you post my content into your videos, insulting the living shit out of me and inciting an audience to make harassing calls towards me, then lying and claiming that I'm false flagging people and false DMCAing people. That's slander, that's libel, and it's also inciting an audience to come over and try to destroy my channel on your behalf. You don't have a fucking chance, okay? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, because I've already been told by the lawyer that I've got a great case. All I have to do is go through with charging your ass. I've been pondering this. I'm going to give you a chance to do something. I'm going to give you a week. I have up to 6 months to sit there and charge you. I'm going to give you 1 week to make a video and give me a public apology to my wife and my children and myself. If you don't, I'm going to charge you. And then you're going to have the cops come to your damn home. Paul's going to have the cops come to his home. And you're going to be arrested. And then you get to go to court as an atheist who is a drug addict on video and audio. And try to explain why it is that you constantly need to sit there and make harassing calls to a Christian. To a God believer. A theist. His entire family and children. You really think that's going to go well for you? Your father thought that he was going to get away with the bullshit he was doing. It didn't work out so well for him, did it? Do you really want this? And I'm going to ask you right now for a public apology. I'd be willing, if you make that public apology, if you never say a damn word about me again on the Drunken Peasants, I'll never make a video about you or say anything. In fact, I'd be willing to actually take down my videos of anything that I've said about you, whether it's a response video or not. We can go different paths. We can completely cut this nonsense off. But if you're just going to make a video and say fuck you, or ignore what I said and continue on your way, if I don't have my public apology by the next time Drunken Peasants comes on, I'm going to charge your ass. I'm going to sue you for harassment and also emotional trauma that you've caused my family. And I'm also going to have a problem with you sitting there inciting people to flag my channel. If my channel goes down, then that'll just be more to my case, showing that I've been falsely reported by you. You've already pointed it out. You've incited your audience to do so. I've lost channels before. I'm used to starting over. I don't care. I'll just re-upload my content. But you, if you lose your channel, you lose everything. Almost 1 million subscribers. Is it worth it? Just be humble. Say you're sorry that you won't talk about my wife and children or do the things you've been doing to me anymore. And all this can end. Peace out.